So, as some of you may be aware by now, for well over a year, I've been teasing a review of the Hitman World of Assassination trilogy. It's now May of 2022 as of recording this, and that hasn't really happened yet. Don't worry, it's still on track for the new release date. We'll talk about that in a moment. Most of it is done already, but there were some issues along the way. After I revealed the review in February, the plan was to start general recording at the end of August due to not wanting my footage to be outdated by any large amount. Back then, I didn't know what the game was going to be updated like, so, it was a pretty reasonable plan. I actually started recording a month earlier, back in July. However, while I was able to record most of 2016's levels, I realised a little bit too late that I simply just didn't have enough disk space to manage all the recording I'd need to do, and even when I compressed the footage with HEVC without destroying the quality via handbrake, I just needed a new hard drive. No matter how much I moved Steam games off of my main hard drive or just deleted stuff straight out, sorry Shadow the Tomb Raider. So I took a break and got a new hard drive over Christmas, and just in general relaxed for a little bit. My brain kinda needed it. I was not completely silent. That animatic storyboard thing of the Birth of the Hitman comic series that not many of you watched was one such thing from the review that I'd already made back in October. I have some decent foresight. I released that as a standalone video, pre-pended with an apology for taking so long, for missing the autumn deadline I'd actually set myself initially. Fast forward to January of 2022, and before Hitman 3's Steam release, IOI put out a video with new content coming in the year, including a new location and the introduction of Freelancer mode set to release in spring of 2022. So, I started re-recording, hoped that Freelancer mode would be released during development of the review so I could include it. You can see where this is going. With the release of the May 2022 roadmap, we now have the location name and release date for it, which is what I was waiting for: Ambrose Island, set to release in July 2022. Freelancer mode is delayed. We don't know when Freelancer mode is actually coming out anymore, other than an ambiguous later in 2022 date, which is annoying. But they did assure us it was being tested by others inside and outside the company, so it'd play well, so I can at least understand their delay. To compensate for all this nonsense, I'm delaying my WOA review further, I don't know how to say it in shorthand, until after Ambrose Island releases. As of releasing this video, that'll be about 2 or 3 months from now. That will give me time to finish all the supplementary animated bits, the rest of the recordings that I need to do, which isn't that much, it's mostly minor, annoying to record loops of characters. Yeah, they're great on you pretty quickly. And, well, play Ambrose Island. Opinions take time to formulate, Freelancer mode, unless it releases in close proximity to Ambrose Island, will not be a part of the review as I'd hope at the start of the year. I'll likely do an add-on thing for it and link to it via cards in the main video and if and when it becomes available. So that's what I've decided to do. Hopefully satisfies the question of why I've been so quiet. Sorry for the inactivity. I've been quietly recording footage and generally getting things done, but that's just boring to talk about and not really worth the update video, honestly. COVID was hell of a demotivator. Turns out being stuck inside for 2 years is not great on your mental health, go figure. I don't want to dwell on that for too long. Less to be said, the WOA review is not cancelled, and I'm not giving up on it. I really don't want to. I'm in too deep now, for one thing. And with that, I'm going to get back to working on the review. Thank you very much for being patient, and thank you for listening.